Hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, awesome. I've decided to let the boys write simple prompts and put them in a cup from which I will pick a subject at random, and whatever it is I pick first will be what we talk about today. All right, let's give it a go. Come in. Hi. Okay, awesome, thanks. So, let's see what we get to pick. The meaning of life? Who the f***? What is the meaning of life? More like, what's not the meaning of life? Besides 42, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I do not pretend to know the answer whatsoever, but I do want to share with you guys how I feel about it. My opinion, we are all born existentialists and then we forget about it. Seldom do we stop to think about the absurdity of it all.
Absurdity.
Holy fuck. Let's see. How should I put this? We're conscious organisms that for some reason are enthralled with an imposed identity held together very delicately by abstract concepts, all neatly packaged under what we like to call our name, as we try to keep our minds occupied pursuing even more abstractions in order to keep ourselves distracted from the looming fact which is our mortality. Damn it, that wasn't smooth at all. I mean, as far as human history goes, we've been looking for an answer to why. We've been trying to find an explanation to our existence. Does there need to be a reason at all? We are divinity encased in blood-pumping, deteriorating bodies. We are quite the paradoxical beings, aren't we? We can conceive the wonders of the universe, build the most majestic structures, compose beautiful symphonies, transcribe complex emotions through the use of symbols, and write poetry. We've invented language and technology, yet we are food for worms. We all end up basically the same way, and we exit life almost as soon as we arrive. And what pisses me off the most is without any explanation. There's no refund. I want to see the manager. Oh, you silly universe, you. Always so cryptic, so hard to read. Alrighty, so let me ask you this. Does my hair look good? Kidding. Without humans, or intelligent life for that matter, would there be meaning to anything? I mean, meaning itself is an abstract concept. Again, we're symbolic creatures. We give meaning to our context, to life. We ascribe purpose, we ascribe significance to things, and it's very hard to think about a life without that. But meaning is not necessarily intrinsic. I mean, for all I know, with that weird sense of humor that the universe has, probably some paradoxical shenanigans such as, the universe is very meaningful and full of purpose as long as there is something or someone to think so. And another thing, we live in an age where we praise individualism. It's all about the self-image, our personal branding, etc. Now, don't get me wrong, that's perfectly fine to a certain degree. But there's a very important factor we need to remember. We humans are a social species. Hey dude, I brought you some syrup. Get the fuck out. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why everybody's anxiety is going off. It's fine to be a strong individual. Working together, we can and we have achieved amazing things. Amazing things. Like this butt scratcher. So, while we try to find if there is or isn't an ontological meaning to life, existence and all, I'd like to offer my perspective on things. If you've seen any nature show, such as BBC Planet Earth, I really love that show, I recommend it to anyone. A crude analysis that we can make is that at least one of life's purposes is to keep life going. Species try to keep their species alive. We are here, we are human, you're watching this, and that is already an extreme rarity. Not the watching me part, the you being a human. So why not strive through our finite individuality to help our species, our human community, thrive? And by thriving, I don't mean reproducing. Please stop. In all honesty, I feel we should all strive to be kinder to one another, more empathetic. Is it me? Is it just me? Am I the only one who thinks we should get over our petty differences, work together so that we can become a multi-planetary species with incredible technology and knowledge of the universe? Then we can find some problems over there, but we haven't even gotten there. Guys, I'm serious. And that's about it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If I did manage to pique some interest in any of you, I really suggest you go check out my recommended playlist. It's a public playlist where I'll be reposting videos that I find very interesting of people I really admire that do an amazing job at explaining and going in depth. Also, what's your take on the meaning of life? You can write on the comments below. Well, catch you later.